Alright. Round 1 is a good hand. So we'll start her off with the old roustabout. And once again, we want to start with double red, because we do have a Frostburn Weird that we could potentially draw. Or I should just say we start with a red in case we draw the Frostburn Weird. Otherwise, we play the roustabout. Unleashed. Alright, Azorius. Well, that destroyed us last time I played these colors, but I think our removal got upgraded. What a swindler. Sunspire Griffin. Well, that would do a good job of holding us back, so we'll have to kill it. We are going to be forced to kill it. Well, that was a good draw. So it's Spree. And get in there. We have been arrested. So my opponent presumably has a Swift Justice. So that means we're gonna pre-combat land. Swing with the roustabout. And I guess use the Spree on the array. Oh, well, that's not what I expected. All right, let's bust out the big guns. Key rune, all right. Still looking pretty solid here. What do we got? Keening Apparition, yes. Okay. Well, we're in good shape. Opponent's got to do something about that spawn. And they can't. So, yeah, we're... Oh, the Flailer. Flailer's so good. Alright, so go regen, deal our damage, do our trading, play the Flailer, and pass. So it occurs to me our Street Spasm does not deal with Sunspire Griffin, but thankfully we've got all these Augur Sprees. All right, Tower Drake. Not going to be good enough. The old Tower Drake concede. Okay, so we're playing against Azorius. They've got their 2 and 3 drops as well, but Trickery, what does that deal with? kind of deals with the Drake, but not really. Deals with Arrestor. I don't think I'm really interested in that. Instinct still looks good because our opponent's got some flyers, so we can buff up their flyer, take it away as a blocker, and get in for an attack with it. Okay, so let's try this again. All right, this is a keep. The Saber. I like the way Civic Saber sounds. It's a good name. Civic Saber. Trained Caracol. There you go. What a swindler. What a swindler. Well, Civic Saber lets us get tack into that Sunspire Griffin, so that's kind of nice. I'm debating whether I want to equip an attack next turn or equip, attack, play another Swindler, or if I just want to get the Lobber Crew down now. I don't know. Ooh, Centaur Healer. That's a good one. So I think we're going to do the equip attack plan. So we'll equip, swing for 3, and play another Swindler. All right. So opponent gets in for 4. Sure. Dead Reveler. Dead Reveler's not bad here. So could offer the Swindler for the Arrestor. I suppose I'm okay with that. And then we'll equip up the other one and play the Reveler. All right. All right. Trade the 3-2 for the 3-3. I only use Tavern Swindler's activated ability if I'm about to die. All right. Rune Wing. No problemo. Sewer Shambler. That's not bad either. So let's equip here. Bash for 4. And do I want to play the Lobber Crew? Oh, opponent just wants to draw a card. Well, I'm okay with that. Change their mind, sure. So I can play the Shambler, I can play the Crew. I think the Caracol attacks into either one. Although, I'm much more willing to trade a Shambler. I guess I can just block and sort of negate the damage, but I can attack with Shambler into... I'm just going to play the Shambler. We won't re-equip either. I don't mind trading Caracol for Shambler, I don't think. It gets the lifelink off the board, and it still gives me access to the Scavenge, so I think it's worth it. It's basically like my opponent trading a 1-drop card for half of my 3-drop, which is okay. I mean, if I draw a land, I can buff up the Reveler and play Lobber Crew, which is pretty good. All right, let's do that. See if they have the Avenging Arrow. Oh, nobody expects the fall of the gavel. All right. So we can attack for 10, but probably makes more sense to attempt to just win off Traitorous Instinct when we can. Spawn's a great draw. Alright, we're going to equip the Spawn. Get ourselves a nice little 8-power bad boy. So let's see here. We can steal the Rune Wing. And when it dies, we get to draw the card. What do we got? Bizarre Crovad. It's a weird card. I mean, if our opponent attacks, they're in big trouble. Alright, I think we just steal the... I think we steal the Rune Wing, because that way our opponent can't draw a card. And we still can kill everything my opponent has, so let's just take the Rune Wing. I guess if I... Yeah, if I stole the Bizarre Crovat, yeah, now my opponent can double block this Spawn. Before they couldn't. But they could just chump it and draw a card. It's probably still better. Now I can re-equip the Civic Saber, though. Alright, let's equip the Saber on the Reveler. Because I think Spawn's going to die anyway. But yeah, if I'd taken the Bizarre Crovad, I could have untapped this so it didn't die. My opponent would have gotten to draw a card. But I still think this works out better for them than if I had just stolen the Bizarre Crovad. That way I wouldn't have lost my Spawn. My opponent would have lost at least a Rune Wing and probably just taken, because I could have re-equipped still, they would have taken 10, I guess, which they're taking anyway. They would have gotten to draw a card, but yeah, I don't think I did the optimum there. Well, my opponent doesn't have anything to populate, so that's good. But my opponent can triple block. But if they triple block, they lose everything. Because the Wayfaring Temple will get small. So it actually doesn't matter. Or I just draw a Rage Mutt. Well, now they can't. I guess they're going to go Rune Wing here and Temple on the Rage Mutt. I could have not attacked with Rage Mutt too. I'm not entirely convinced that's better. But if their Rune Wing dies, their Temple gets smaller. That's sort of the thing. All right. I don't think I have a need to sandbag lands. All right, so did not play that optimally, but did get the win in the end. So, all right, we'll see you round 2.